Hello, Commodores. Shadolance is back with a cookie this time, so let me eat my cookie. Hang on. Gotta eat my cookie. That's a good cookie. Okay, so today I am doing the Anaconda Silver and the Anaconda Gold. I'm doing a dual review because they are so similar. And not similar. So anyway, the main differences between the two guns, before I even go listing stats or anything, is that the Anaconda Silver is like the Desert Eagle. It's very, very powerful, very, very accurate, but it has a very slow fire rate. The Anaconda Gold is very, very accurate, but it's slightly less accurate, I do believe. Unless you're just strafing. If you're strafing, then the Anaconda's the Silver is slightly less accurate, but I will go into that later. But in general, they're both about the same. So the Anaconda Gold fires much faster, but is a 2 to 3 shot kill. On a Recon or Light Vester, it's typically going to be a 2-shot kill. And I completely fail a multi right here. I missed these guys like 20 times. This is like a free multi. It's like, what the fuck? He just doesn't die. And then this dude didn't even notice me. Like a ball, and then he got killed. Crap. Anyway, time for stats. So the Anaconda Silver has a damage of 70, a portability of 90, a rate of fire of 12, and an accuracy 65 with a recoil of 70. Ammo capacity is only 6 of 12, so you're very limited with your ammo. However, you do have more ammo than you would have with a Desert Eagle, which is limited to only 14 shots. This one has 18, so you get the extra 4 shots. Very, very nice. So, yeah. Has the double action firing mode, which is basically just the, revolver firing mode. It's just what it's called. And both of these pistols are on for $10. So, yeah, they're both the same, yeah. And then the Anaconda Gold, on the other hand. Damage of 45, portability of 93, rate of fire of 24, accuracy of 65, and recoil of 70. However, it can be customized, unlike the Silver. So you can have a damage of 48, which on a Recon or Light Vester, when customized, is almost always going to be a 2-shot kill. It has a portability of 93. The rate of fire can go from 24 to 27, which is much faster. The accuracy goes from 65 to 68, so very, very accurate, and recoil of 70. It goes up to 73. So that's why the spread's a little bit bigger. But anyway, let's take a look. Differences. Well, the damage of 70 compared to the 48 when customized. The portability of 90 compared to the 93 that the Anaconda Gold has. The Gold is more portable. So if you're going to choose which one to run with, obviously the Gold is going to get you 3 points faster. So the rate of fire on the Silver is 12 compared to the customized 27. So more than double as fast. The accuracy of 65 on the Silver compared to the 65 on the Gold, which can be boosted to, I do believe, 68, if I'm correct. And, yeah. And the recoil of 70 compared to what would become 73 when customized. Also, otherwise than that, it's just going to be a basic 70. So, yeah. I have stupid ads popping up all over the places. It's really annoying. So both of these guns are relatively underused, especially now that the new auto pistols are out. But if you're going to go for if you're making the choice between the Silver and the Desert Eagle, I would say definitely go with the Silver because it has A, more ammo, B, a faster reload when you're not, trying to... If you're not using the Desert Eagle trick where you don't ever have to reload, and I'll explain that in just a second, but then this does have the faster reload. The Desert Eagle trick is where you have 7 of 7 shots and you put on an extended magazine 2, so you have 14 of 0 shots, so you just never have to reload. And I do that with my American Eagle all the time, so you don't have to worry about reloading. But also, on the other hand, the Silver has a lower spread, so that's very, very useful. And one thing that definitely gives this gun a boost over the Desert Eagle, and this applies to both guns, although the Silver it's more so true of than the Gold, is that they have practically no damage drop-off. It will be a 2-shot kill at the maximum range, unless you're fighting a tanker vester / heavy vester. So... yeah, I mean, it's going to be a really, really convenient gun. And also, doing ninja shots with this gun, like you just saw me do there, and also there's a clip at the end of this, couple of clips at the end of this review that you'll get to see with the Silver and the Gold that are really kind of cool. So I think you'll like those. I did a little bit of special effect editing with those, so I hope you guys enjoy that. Some sound editing too, so. But anyway, so both of these guns are on for $10, like I mentioned before. If you're going for a gun that's like... I don't really know what other guns you could compare the Anaconda Gold to. The most comparable thing I can think of is the Golden Gun. And if I had to make the choice between the two of those... Actually, I'm going to pull up the Golden Gun stats. Give me a moment. Let me eat my cookie again. I got my cookie. It's really good. What's it called? The Golden Gun? Yeah. Let's take a look. So gold compared to the silver. Okay. Okay, so the ammo capacity of the Golden Gun is a 6 of 24. Wow. That's like a lot more ammo. 12 more shots. The Golden Gun is 55 damage compared to the 45, or the customized 48. Has a portability of 93, which is the same. A rate of fire of 24, which is the same as the basic Anaconda Gold. However, when customized, the Anaconda Gold is 27. Although I don't really think that would make that much of a difference for this type of gun. Although it might be if you're in the middle of a firefight. I don't know. Accuracy of 65 compared to 64. So the Golden Gun is 64. And the Anaconda Gold, when customized, is 68. So that might make a difference. I don't know. Depends on how long range you're using the gun. I don't really know why you would use these kind of guns long range. That's when you should be using an Anaconda Silver. So, not really sure. And then the recoil is 70 compared to the Golden Gun at 68. So all in all, I would say actually looking at it, the Golden Gun is way better. And you can also put an extended magazine in the Golden Gun, which you can't do on the Gold. The Gold and Silver Anacondas cannot be equipped with anything, so they are as they come, except for the Gold can be customized. And the Golden Gun can have a magazine, and I don't think it can have a suppressor. I really don't think it can, but it might be able to. But with the Golden Gun have a damage of 55, it does have the capability to two-shot a medium vester, which the Anaconda Gold might not have, unless you get a shot to the back. But one thing that I know that for a fact is true about the Gold versus the Golden Gun, because I do have both guns for permanent. I just never used the Golden Gun. I bought it as a kind of collector's item during the March sale when it first came out. So yeah. But anyway, the Golden Gun does not have anywhere near as good of a damage drop-off as this gun has. The Anaconda Gold is far better for damage drop-off than the Golden Gun. So it really depends. If you're going to be using the gun longer range, then you really need to go with the Anaconda Gold. But if you're planning on doing junk OMA with pistols only, then the Golden Gun is going to be for you. So, yeah, especially when you can put the extended magazine on, that makes a massive difference. And if you can see there, I got that kill really long range, and the guy hadn't really been hit very much. So, I mean, he was not exactly lit. He probably still had 60 plus HP. So, and with the gun that only does 70 damage, you can tell right off the bat that's going to be very, very useful. One of my favorite things to do with these guns is dual wield them, because I have both. It's actually a lot of fun to dual wield the two of these guns. I think I'm going to pull up the Desert Eagle stats too. Combat Arms, Desert Eagle. I also know I'm doing the longer reviews this week. I'm going to go the Desert Eagle SE actually, because that's the one that a lot of people would compare it with actually. So, swapping over the silver. So damage of 70 compared to 78. Both guns have... Okay, so the Anaconda Silver has 18 shots, where the Desert Eagle SE only has 14, so you're limited with shots there. The Desert Eagle SE, portability of 85 compared to the Silver's 90. So, yeah. The rate of fire is 11 versus 12. 11 on the Deagle. And the accuracy is 64 compared to the whopping 65, which is 1 point higher. And that's when crouching. The recoil is 66 versus 70. So all in all, the Anaconda Silver has better stats too. The Desert Eagle SE also has horrible damage drop-off. I mean, it's absolutely horrendous. It says it's nearly an 80 damage gun, but you're lucky to do 60 damage at anything beyond medium range. And that's if you get shot in the back too. So I mean, the damage drop-off from the Deagle is horrible. It gets a little better with the American Eagle, but not a whole lot. And it's not even great on the American Eagle, to be honest. So, if you're really close up, then the Desert Eagle is a really fun gun to use, and getting a headshot with the Desert Eagle is probably the most rewarding thing in the entire game. Because if you get a kill with the Desert Eagle, you know you worked for it, as long as you're not flanking. If you're having a firefight head-on with a guy, and you're using a Deagle, and he's using some sort of assault rifle or a sniper, and he's good with it, you know you worked for that kill. If you get a kill with a Desert Eagle, you know you got some skill, because you did something right. This guy here is tanking a crap load, and I just blow his nuts off for tanking, and that was awesome. It's like, oh, and then I get trolled because I didn't even get my damn little HP pack. No, Shadow can't have the HP pack, man. No HP pack. Can't have that, man. Can't have that. The Desert Eagle SE is limited with an ammo capacity 7 of 7, so the 14 shots, and obviously you can put on the extended magazine. You cannot put a suppressor in the Deagle. If you could, it would become the most OP gun in the game, because then you could just destroy an entire team. If it takes 2 shots to kill someone, or 1 shot to kill a person who's lit, that's like, what, 7 kills minimum? So, assuming you don't miss any shots. So, also, let's see, this Desert Eagle, the SE, has an increased over the basic GP Desert Eagle for 8 points, so it looks like the regular would only have 70 damage. So that's also nice. I know I'm mentioning a lot of other guns here, but because it's a pistol review, there's not a whole lot you can talk about it. Not really a lot to talk about as far as uses. Pistols are pretty obvious for what you're going to be using them for. It's a secondary that you would never use over your regular unless it's a full auto. I hate these full auto pistols these days. Unless everyone has it, it's just not fair. And honestly, if I had to make a choice, I would probably take in my USP SE with a S1 suppressor and an extended magazine 2 over any of the full autos, just because the damage is nicer and it's easier to aim. And you can put a scope on it too. I mean, I know you can do that with the Cobra, but the Cobra has horrible damage drop off and the USP, well, doesn't. So, I mean, I guess it's all up to preference. But anyway, I'm running a little bit low on time here. Also, I guess I should mention, keep in mind that the Desert Eagle series is fully automatic. Technically, it's the first full auto gun in the game, but it doesn't behave like it with only a rate of fire of 11. So, also, I would like to point out that the Anaconda series typically has a lower spread while jumping than the Desert Eagle does. So, just in general. And also the spread recovery on the Anaconda Silver is quite a bit faster than the Desert Eagle, and so is the Gold for that matter. Both have equal recovery rates for their spread. I'm also going to go ahead and open up the Anaconda Silver 8-inch and just read off some different stats there. Compared to the Silver, at least. Damage of 70 versus 76, that's a huge increase. And if it has the same damage drop-off, that'd be excellent, versus, let's see, 93 portability, rate of fire of 12, accuracy of 65, and recoil of 66. The only differences look like the recoil goes down by 4 points, and the accuracy is the same, rate of fire is the same, and portability is 3 points higher on the 8-inch. So the 8-inch looks like it's much better. But that's about all I have to say for you guys today. I'm going to let you watch the end of the clips here. Thank you for watching this review. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later in the next review, I suppose. About to grab a multi-kill. 1 kill. Double kill. Ready, set, multi-kill! Dominating. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.
Holy shit.
You know what? Given the intelligence of the people who watch this show, this is probably a good thing to teach. Because my guess is when they're not trying to operate heavy machinery with their butt cheeks, they're probably trying to do something stupid like this! I mean, what else could you possibly teach that would be as stupid as that?
Even you can learn something from a sloth.
Fuck this show!